저널리즘이라는 것이 그 인간이 진실을 추구하고자 하는 본능이 있고요. 또 그것을 위한 제가 제일 좋아하는 그 책 중에 프레이즈가 저널리스트는 honest broker of information이다. 정직한 브로커다. 정보의 그런 정직한 정보를 가져다주는 사람을 찾는 사회의 속성이 공통이 돼서 그런 게 아닌가 생각이 듭니다. 교수님께서 인간성을 굉장히 강조하시는데 그 인간성이라는 것이 사실 나라와 관계없이 그게 다 저널리즘이 추구하는 하나의 목표가 아니기 때문인가 이렇게 생각이 듭니다. 어떻게 생각하시는지요?
Well, I completely agree that it's a shared objective for all of us. And when you meet journalists who are trying to do their work in countries around the world that are not free or not fully free, it makes you appreciate how much all journalists look to those of us in free media countries like the United States and Korea or England or France and so on, look to us as beacons for them of what they want journalism in their countries to be. I've had students at Columbia come out of deeply repressive countries, Syria, Iraq, Tajikistan, and some of them have had to go into hiding because of their journalistic work. One of my Iraqi students had his father disappeared by a death squad in retaliation for the work he was doing. And that's inspiring, and it lets us know that truly all journalists around the world are part of something larger. And it really unites us at a time when other people would like to pit nation against nation and make it this period of, nationalistic antagonism, when I think part of our role is to keep the global conversation going. To go back to your earlier point about being an honest broker, I think that's the great intellectual challenge of being an ethical journalist. And it's a real human challenge as well. It's often human nature to want to be with the people we agree with. It's human nature to want to hear things that we agree with. It's human nature to want to just go on Facebook and put a bunch of likes on things that you like. I understand that. I'm as prone to that human nature as anyone else is. But what the idea of the journalist being an honest broker holds up as a higher value is what if you can lay aside your own beliefs just long enough to hear what somebody else believes and to take it seriously and to treat it honorably. This is a high, high value. It was mentioned that I am a graduate of the University of Wisconsin, and the University of Wisconsin had a great motto that speaks to the same desire to pursue truth wherever it takes you. And you have to understand, Wisconsin traditionally is a very agricultural state because the metaphor in this phrase has to do with what you do with grain after you've harvested it, okay? To get to the kernels of grain, the part that you would make bread and make flour out of. But the University of Wisconsin said that its mission and the mission for its students was to sift and winnow in the pursuit of truth. In other words, there are a lot of ideas out there. There are a lot of pseudo-ideas out there. There's a lot of information out there. There are a lot of facts out there. There are a lot of factoids out there. You have to make your way through all that as a journalist and try with great intellectual honesty to find the facts and the truth within it, to resist the urge to only go to an ideological place that's already comfortable to you, or to resist the urge to have your conclusion before you have done any of the research.